vacation and something came in the mail, and I figured we'd do a little unboxing on it. And it's from a place that I normally do not order very frequently because even though their service is pretty good, I have not, their figures are all over the internet, and I tend to use items that you don't see as often as you've seen any of my armies. This is from Essex Miniatures, and we'll see what they've sent here to us from the UK. Okay, got package here, and got some goodies on here. Let's see what we got. I know it's supposed to be, it's kind of a small order. All right, and see if we can get these in the picture here. And we've got some Sung Chinese Auxilia figures. We're going to be using them for Auxilia, and we will see if we can get these a little closer up. Got some Auxilia figures here from the, well, we're going to use them as Auxilia, or my Sung army. That's one of the things I'm going to be doing, is converting it to 3.0 standards. It's a 2.2 standard right now, so we're going to change that up a little bit. And we got some general figures here. This is code, first of all, that first code was SUA9. And they're considered to be Sung Chinese Javelin Men. We're going to be using these for some Auxilia stands. Okay, and this is SUA1A, Sung Chinese Command, Mounted General and Bodyguards. So my Sung army is actually composed of Naismith figures. And we've got some of those on the way coming to make the conversion for the 3.0, but I figured I'd get an actual a general figure, because the one that I have in the army is one that I had to convert from another figure. So if I want to do all that, might as well get some actual guys. It comes with him and a couple of bodyguards, which are very similar to the Naismith figures. Very similar to them. So they should be able to mix in there nicely. Just move them off to the side. We also got in here, another conversion I've got to do is my Southern Dynasties army. I'm going to change into a late Tang. Reason why is when I built my army for the Southern Dynasties, I built it because it was one that had an elephant in it for DBA 2.2. 3.0, they now changed the elephant now into a later Tang. I guess they decided not to give it to one and give it to the other now. So I have a Chinese elephant with a Chinese crew that I'm going to turn that into, basically that army is going to be into the later Tang army. And in doing so, I might as well get a new general here. And this is the Tang and Sui Chinese Mounted Command with Bodyguard. Okay, it's also another pack of like 4 figures in here, and see if we can get a good picture of these guys in here. We'll put them down here in the corner, and yeah, it's 3 figures, and this is one of the bodyguard guys. Kind of hard for them to come out on the video. We're going to take a picture of them, put them down there in the corner, and show you what they look like. But they basically come with a general here, cataphract horse. Looks like a variety of horses. I've got extra horses out of Essex that I should be able to make them work just fine with. Okay, I'm going to move them off to the side. That's code TSU1, Tang and Sui Chinese. Okay. These other 2 packs are actually not destined for myself. They're destined for Mitch, and he's going to be building a Korean army. And got a couple of items. First one here is the KRA-16 Korean Artillery Rocket Crew. And it's these guys right here. Let me open them up. Show you a picture of them. This is one of the relatively new Essex figure packs for their new late Koreans or late Book 4 army, and which is going to be using those in an army, and a Korean army is building as well. It looks interesting that they've got, looks like separate swords. Maybe they're glue-on swords or something like that. Pretty nice sculptings here. And for the Essex, it's Essex code KRA 16. And looks like 6 figures, so I think he needs 1 artillery piece, so he's got a variety of items here that will go with it. And last item, can't have a rocket crew without the rockets for it. This is XEQ-19 Korean/Chinese rocket launcher. Okay, and this comes in a little pack here with some pieces, parts, and no instructions for it. It's got 2 wheels, so hopefully it's just 1 rocket launcher that they need. I'm not sure really how this goes together, but here are all the parts for it. The 2 wheels, got some rockets on there, and we'll have to take a look at a picture of it already manufactured together so we can see how that all goes together. But anyhow, this is just a little small order from Essex that we got in. Got another order on the way for both of the items for this army from a different manufacturer, and they just come in. We'll do a video on that as well. So not sure if this is helpful or not, but hey, it's another video, and just kind of seeing what's happening here behind the scenes in our development. We've got a Korean army that's going to be coming up at some point. And I've got 2 Chinese armies I'm going to be converting. I'm not sure if they're going to happen. Well, they're not going to happen before I finish my project I'm working on right now, which is my Burgundians. But we'll be doing the Burgundians first, and then we may hop right into the Chinese and get these guys back in 3.0 status. Like I said, I have a Southern Dynasties that we're going to change that one up into a later Tang, because they both have the elephant, and we got my Sung 2.2 that we need to convert it to a 3.0. So good stuff coming up, and well, hopefully you guys enjoy this video. All right, bye-bye.